What up, everybody? Yes, I am back. We got another draft. This one is the 327th divisional draft. This is the Goonies division, and we are live in the first round. Here we go. Hey, you guys, where you at? Here we go. And we got there's two games on right now. We got the Pats Browns and the 49ers Raiders game is on right now, also. And here we go. Finally getting to me. I'm all the way at the end of the draft in this one. And man, I feel like already just JSN. I got a swoop, man. He shouldn't have fallen to the 111, so we got a swoop. Oh shit, Crispy Auto. He said he lost his Wi-Fi, but he's back now. All right. Here we go. Whoa, no running backs taken at that spot. We'll lock down a wide receiver and a running back to start. There we go. All right, I'll smoke to that. Who's with me? Who's with me?
You got perfect time. About to start a little puff giving this motherfucker.
Let's go. Yeah, Zim said, who's going to do the truffle shuffle? Come on. Do it. Come on. Do it. Dude, such a classic, man. Love the Goonies. That might have been like my favorite movie to watch on TV, like when I was a kid, because it was always on either TNT or AMC or whatever. All right. Not a lot of running backs in the first round, only 5. Very interesting. Very interesting. Yo, King D, shout out to the LBC. What up, bro? Yeah, only 5 running backs in the first round, 4 in the second round so far. We still got the second half of the second round. And Justin, what up, bro? I'm pick 11. Somehow JSN fell to me and I swooped. Lalo Lyle, man, I don't like being next to you, bro. You're a snipe machine, man. You are a snipe machine. Anybody has any questions, feel free to throw them in. Yeah, King D said, see that dope ass crown again. Hell yeah. Just so everybody could see, besides the money prizes, here's what we are playing for now. And we got a sponsor. It's Crowned Champs. Check this out. Crowned Champs. Yes, sir. And they even got a little fantasy football like emblem kind of on the back there. And it's just all studded out everywhere. There we go. Yes. So whoever wins the whole tournament, not only are you winning $10,000 and it's going to be more than $10,000 when it's all said and done, you're also winning this dope ass crown as well. And Justin said JSN and Saquon, nice duo. Hell yeah, dude. I felt it was pretty nice. JSN usually doesn't fall that far, so very excited to swoop on him in the 11th. We draft for this tournament like literally every day, multiple times a day. This is the second draft of the day. Tomorrow there's going to be 3 drafts, 7 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Eastern, 11:30 p.m. Eastern. Dude, it is so sick, man. Yeah, the guy who one of the guys who runs the Crown Champs brand company, whatever we want to call it, he's in the tournament. Like he found me because of like a post in Facebook, and then he was like, dude, I want to sponsor one of your leagues, man, and hook you guys up with the crown for one of the leagues. And I was like, dude, why don't we do it for the best ball tournament? Like, dude, that's the biggest league that I got around. And you know, if you win a league like this, like, you know, you should get something extra special as the prize also. What Matt say? Somebody went ape shit with the bedazzler. Well, yeah, man, that's the point. That's the point. What up, Corey? What up? Hey, did you see the crown that I just shared? It's gonna be for the winner of this whole tournament. Rewind if you did not. Yeah, and I mean I just put the old one on. I mean the new one, yeah. It's almost too colorful to read. That's the tough part. And Mikey said, "What's pick 12 got? Can you not see pick 12? I mean, they picked CD and Lamar Jackson to start." Justin said, "Had the number 1 pick yesterday. My top picks were Gibbs, Neighbors, Chase Brown, Olave, and Pickens. Nice start." And Keegan said, "Do you think Marvel have a decent year this year?" I do. I'm not as low on him as a lot of people are. Okay, perfect. You already saw it. Yeah. Same one then. Perfect. Yeah, man, I'm excited. Now we got a real dope. Now we got a real dope prize for the number 1. I mean, as if $10,000 isn't dope enough. Jerry said rate my team. Man, I've been rating teams. They're all just blending and they just all kind of look the same now, just being honest. Burrow, Henry, JT, Swift, Ferguson, JMO, Rice, London, Evans, Mason, Sutton. I mean, 10 man. I mean, it's probably like a B. It's really good, but it's being a 10-man league. I mean, dude, every team's kind of really good until injuries start creeping. That's the tough part. Crispy said I'm on cell service. Wi-Fi took a shit when the lightning started. Damn it. Nice. Jerry said I'm doing an 18-man draft later. Hey, I mean, that's where you separate the men from the boys, Two picks in front of me. Dude, Browns. They're just throwing up the points on them right now. Vegas Knight said you like team 1. I mean, it's like 3 top 12 running backs. So I mean, it's pretty solid. This is tough right here because I know the position I'm gonna pick. All right, fuck it. And Gavin said, "Is Schmidt, Olave, and Amon-Ra good wide receiver core?" For sure. Yeah, pick 8. Yeah. St. Louis fan said thoughts on Josh Jacobs. I'm a little nervous about him. His court date's set for November 17th. So he might not get in trouble this year. I'd say it's like a 50-50 shot as of right now. And Corey said doing raffles throughout the season. Yeah, I got to get some stuff before trying to get some stuff before opening day. I got one thing, but got to get more. Minnesota Marty, what up, bro? Corey said I'm doing a league with team defense and IDP to show the haters how stupid you sound with your team defense. Fuck yeah, bro. Fuck yeah, man. Team defense is just so lame. Like, could you imagine if you did like team offense, or like team running back core, team wide receiver core? Like, dude, that'd be so lame. Because, like, even defense, there's more defensive players that score points than offensive players because nobody plays with the offensive line. You know, like, dude, all 11 people on the field can score points for defense. All 11 people on the field for offense aren't going to score points. So, yeah, man, I'm with you, Corey. And I know you're with me too on this whole journey. And Gavin said thoughts on Chase Brown. Love him, man. Top 12 guy. Julio, should I trade Neighbors for Ladd? No. Too much of a sideways step. St. Louis fan, where do we draft Jacobs in a 12-man pick? He was top 30 pick. I mean, it's going to be a fine line between like overdrafting him and like just like waiting too long, because I don't want to draft him high. What if he does get suspended? That would suck. I think everyone is already thinking about him getting suspended right now. So I feel like just no matter what, his value is going to drop. Like, let's see where he actually goes in this one. Let's see where he actually goes in this one, because like I know that this is a super flex and we got a bunch of quarterbacks that have already went, but let's see. I mean, he's going to go probably 5th, 6th round, something like that. And that would be like 4th round for a single quarterback league. Yo, shout out to Cali Jam. What up, bro? What is going down? And Hank said QB's going crazy early. No. Yeah, it's because it's a super flex league where you can start 2 quarterbacks. So in this league, the quarterbacks, I mean, they score the highest and you can start 2. So they're the most important. And no, in the super flex league, this is kind of how it goes. You'll get a couple going in the first couple rounds, but then like 3rd, 4th, 5th round, everyone starts going crazy. Because you got to get 2 good ones. Like, no one wants to get stuck with like the, bottom 8 bum, as your starter. Nobody wants that. Oh, Brown scored again. I don't know who that is. And Alex Walker, how's my team? Half point PPR. Mahomes, Genty, Love, Lamb, Waddle, got it. Washington, Adunze, Diggs, Pollard, 14-man. I mean, it's either like a B or a B minus. It's kind of fringe in there. It's solid. Couple picks in front of me. Oh fuck, said Kyren plus a Dunze for Ken Walker and Caleb. I already got Puka and Devontae. I mean, I wouldn't be trading for a quarterback in single QB. That kind of makes no sense. And why does everyone want a rating on the team? I'm just curious. Like, I understand if you only play in one, but like, don't all the apps already give like the ratings, and all those ratings are kind of bullshit anyways? Like, should already be trying to think like how to get better. That's what we should be thinking about. The draft just is the foundation. Like, I mean, I've won teams with like really shitty drafts where like a bunch of guys got injured. Dude, all the QBs freaking fell completely off. All right, let's lock down Lad. And Matt said people want to hear how good their team is. I mean, man, you came to the wrong place though, because I don't even get excited. Dude, I've done like hundreds of drafts so far, and like I've rated hundreds of teams so far, and everybody's team just seems like okay. Like I still haven't seen any teams that have like blown me out of the water. And said and tell you who to trade and shit. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, I'd rather have questions about like trades and stuff than just like rate my 10-team league, like rating the 10-team leagues. I mean, that's just, it's getting a little boring, man. It's getting a little boring. And Alex G, what up? He said, I'm drafted at the 102. You think Tony will still be available?
Man, fuck Tony.
Dude, I love it. I love it that that's like that's a known joke on TikTok now too. And I don't even know how to pronounce that, but Amon Ra versus Puka at pick 4. I'm picking Amon Ra, man. Like, I know that on paper Puka has more of an upside, but I'm just super nervous, like, about him though. Super nervous about him though. Do. All right. I got my 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs, and 2 quarterbacks to start. Crispy said Tony spreads like a pandemic.
Man, fuck Tony!
Sorry for everybody whose name's Tony and is cool. No more drinking away the pain for Puka. Yeah, dude. Curious how everything all plays out with him. And I mean, I don't think the NFL is gonna do like their own like investigation like on him or anything. That just, I don't know, just wouldn't be smart for them. But curious if and like what else is gonna happen with him, because his court date's set for like 2028. It's not for like a long ass time. It's not for like a year and a half. And like now curious what's happening with Josh Jacobs, because he officially has been charged. It took a long ass time, but he's officially been charged. His first court date's November 17th. And thing about it is, I don't think they're gonna suspend him before he goes to court and before that gets finalized. And it's probably going to like get pushed back till like after till like early next year. Oh shit, Crispy said he auto picked Puka. Yeah. Jacobs went at the 6'8". Yeah. And that wasn't an auto, right, Crispy? Yeah, it's crazy. Right before Scatabo. And like Scatabo makes me hella nervous too because of injury. Dude, I wonder if Dylan Gabriel is gonna hop Shadur. I mean, he's doing pretty good in this game. They're obviously trying to see what they got in him right now. Okay, that one wasn't on Bert. Oh wait, no, it wasn't an auto. But you got I mean 3 decent ones now with Stevenson. Aiden, rate this 14 teamer: T Law, K9, Breeze, Pickens, Olave, Leveland, Stevenson, Evans. For 14 teamers, probably like a B plus. All right, and I'm on the clock. Another one right now too. Aiden said, should I keep Evans or trade him? I mean, what are you going to trade him for? Like, can you actually get like a good trade like out of it? Mikey said, will Neighbors have a good season for fantasy? I mean, a lot is riding on him actually being healthy. And what is that? Schweo? I don't even know how to pronounce it. Pick all the QBs so people have to trade with you. Supply and demand, y'all. It's a super flex league. So if you're in super flex leagues, like, yeah, most people are going to try to get more than one quarterback. That's for sure, because you can play two of them. Ryan, what up, dude? He said who'll be the offensive rookie fantasy MVP? Shit, it's probably not going to be who everybody thinks. Oh no, man. I mean, like it seems like it would be like Tater Mendoza, but both seem like so blah. Cali Jam, there's no trades or waivers in the tournament. Yep. I think he was just trying to make fun of us because he thinks it's a single quarterback league. Dan said, how do you like the Joe Burrow stack? Man, I mean, it's all right. I can't give you like too big of a head. But yeah, man, chasing Burrow. It's like one of the most coveted stacks out there. I still have it in a couple dynasty leagues. So stoked about it. Cash, rate the 12 man. May, A Chain, Judkins, JJ, AJ, Bowers, Adunze, Toot, and Herbert likely. I mean, that's solid. It's probably like a B plus because you got a guy like Bowers. Dan says sound like a hater to me. Hey, I'm just saying, man. I mean, if I can't have the Chase Burrow stack, nobody should be able to have it. Nah, it's a dope ass stack, man. Is that what you want to hear? It's a dope stack, bro. We all know it is. Yo, shout out to Damon. What up, bro? But let's see. Don't mess it up. This is where you could lose all your fancy foosball friends.
You gonna lose all your fancy foosball games.
Damon said today was horrible. What happened, bro? What happened? You still rehabbing? Yeah, I remember the grade 1 strain. I remember. No, grade 3. Grade 3. What? The higher the number, the worse it is, right? Whew. Crispy say you could stack that shit all day. Whew. All right. And someone said, why is Allen at 103? Because it's a super flex draft where you start 2 quarterbacks. So quarterbacks are the most important in this type of league. Cali Jam said I got the stack at least 5 times in a tournament, seen it probably 20 times. Yeah, for sure. It hasn't been an insanely hard stack to get. You know, the hardest part to get is Chase, you know, and I mean, a lot of time, I mean, I don't know. I guess I feel like Burrow's gone in the first or second a lot. So I guess it's not super easy to get. Like everything kind of has to work out like timing wise. And like Acro can't be in the draft because then Burrow doesn't usually fall to the later part of the second. And hey, Smokey the Cat, what up? Who you taking out for? Puka, JSN? I'll probably taking Amon Ra there, bro. It would be Amon Ra, JSN, Puka in that order. I kind of don't even want to take like Puka that early now. Adam, should I drop Thomas Jr., Hubbard for Lloyd? I don't know. Like, there's nobody lower. Like, you have nobody lower than that. Like, you have to have someone. And Jord, is that what that says? Jord, I got Gibbs, Swift, Bowers, McBride. Should I trade Bowers and Swift for Saquon? No. Damon said, no, I was lying today. It was great. We just had team picks. Nice. And dude, are you really like Damon? Give me the backstory. Like, where do you play? I thought it was all like a joke about like the about the grade 1 strain and all that. Okay, high school. Nice. Oh, the grade 1 strain is real. Okay. What'd you say? And what'd you say you got on? What position do you play? I don't even remember what you said, but let's get the backstory. And Trone Force, what up, bro? Auction yesterday, 12 teamer, Lamar Barkley K9, Wilson, Tet, Juanaman, Jacobs. I mean, bro, you need to improve your tight end like ASAP, man. I don't really know how you're gonna do it, but you really got to improve your tight end ASAP. And Cruz, yeah, throw it in, bro. And real barcode, yeah, I do team ratings, but it depends. Like it depends on how many teams. Like a lot of people don't like the grades if it's just 10 man because there's a lot of B's in the 10 mans. Cruz 10 man, James Cook, CD Neighbors, Brees, Josh Jacobs, Andrews, Adunze Pittman, BTJ Watson, Jordan Mason. Seeing like when it comes to the grades, like especially in a 10 man, the tight end makes such a huge difference on it actually being like a B plus, a B or a B minus. And I think because of Andrews, it's a B minus grade. Let me see. All right, I think we're gonna have to lock down J.K. Dobbins here. What Cruz say? I cut too hard, and my calf popped. Oh shit! They said, because I'm wide receiver safety. Okay. All right. Going both ways, eh? I like it. I like it. Gotta lay the wood. Mickey 12 man, double flex, Burrow, Jamar, London, Ladd, Evans, BTJ, Andrews. Dang, another Andrews starting tight end. Why would people want Andrews like as the starting tight end? ETN, Bucky, 3 handcuff RBs. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna call it a B because the team is pretty like heavy for a 12 man, but yeah, it's a little bit rough with Andrews being your starter though. I don't like that one bit. All right, let's lock down the third QB. Yeah. I guess I didn't say pause, right? Yeah, big pause on that one. We're just talking about going both ways on offense and defense. Damon said I was lurking, waiting for a tight end. Oh man. Damn it. And then what happened? Then you popped the calf trying to lay the wood. All right, we need more likes on TikTok. I don't know how we only have 400. Answering all these questions, I'm grading all these teams, and we only got 400 likes. Help a brother out, come on. And said, no, I did that yesterday. He was laying there. Oh shit, for a good minute, bro. But you're was that But that was in practice, bro. You can't be killing your guys in practice. gotta save that for Friday, bro. Right? Games are on Fridays still. And Laylo said Quentin Johnston, he's a bum.
He's a bum. He was a bum then, and he's a bum now.
Oh, she said, nah, bro, I tried to take my girl. Hey, man, got to lay it all out on the field then. I got to show him who the alpha is. And Landon, 12-man PPR, Hurt, Saquon, Swift, Amon-Ra, Neighbors, Addison, Kittle, Price, Aubrey, Goff. I feel like that's like fringing on between a B and a B plus there. It's pretty close. Hey, there we go. Damon guys to 1K. About to smoke to that. And Travo, would I be crazy to draft CMC at the 3? No, especially in the 12-teamer, because one of the things that sucks is like if you don't get a running back in the first round and you're kind of in the beginning of the draft, like all the good running backs are going to be gone by the time it gets to your second pick. So yeah, I'm okay with drafting CMC at the number 3. I mean, he got back to practice. They said him even like kind of like only practicing a certain amount is kind of like all planned right now. And we want that. Hey, Real Barcode said nice glass. It's a Jerome Baker. Yes, sir. Damon said if I don't get RB first round, I want JJ. How many teams? Because JJ, he falls to the second round a lot. Especially if you're just playing in a 10-man, I bet he falls to the second. So yeah, but we want double RBs is the way to go this year, especially if you have a second half pick. Yeah, 10-man. Yeah, I mean, JJ could go in the first round, but I feel like he goes in the second round a lot. And Max, my bad. I saw you asked this earlier. Ibuka or Ladd? I'm leaning Ladd right now. I'm a little bit nervous about Ibuka and the turf toe and all that. Cali Jam showed him like Connor style. Yo, Nick Von B, what up, bro? Uh-oh. Said Facebook's all glitching. All right, I'm gonna stay away from Facebook then. Show him. Should I trade JT, Bowers, Neighbors for Olave, Bijan, and Loveland? I mean, like the reason why I say no is because you're just trading top players for top players. Like, I mean, if you want to cheer for those guys more and you're only in like one league, like, yeah, do it. But you're just kind of moving top pieces around. It's not like, it's like you're helping yourself and hurting yourself at the same time. So you're almost like in the same spot. And Dimitri said selecting QBs in the first round. It's a super flex league where you start 2 quarterbacks. So in a league like that, there are some people who are going to go after the quarterbacks early. They want to lock down the top guys. Chewy, what up? Said cheers, having a THC shot. Cheers. And it said, would you trade Igbuka for Love? I don't know. You talking I mean, give me more information about, like, is this one of your keeper leagues or whatever? Is this just a normal like redraft? He said, and we're not gonna do the start sits right now. My brain is not even in start sit mode. Like I don't even have all the first week games like memorized of who's playing who yet. So we're not going to do the start sits just yet. No, I know you're talking about the Cardinals RB. Okay, keeper. I don't know, man. I feel like I'd want Igbuka. Like, I mean, he's hurt like right now, but like you're talking about a keeper league. Like, who would I want like more over the years? Like, it's probably gonna be Igbuka, man. I'm not as high on Jeremiah Love as a lot of people are either. I know there's a lot of people who are really high on him. I've never been. Chewy said, what if I told you next year resets? Well, then I definitely don't want to do it because I want Igbuka more for this year either way. Callie Jam said, no more sniping. It's now flocking me. Xander, trade Genty and Rice for JJ and Javante. Probably. I mean, I'm just nervous about Genty. Uh-oh, Laylo already going heavy on the IDPs. Uh-oh. And Cole said, you think that's good for me, or is your question? If I was able to trade Gibbs and Brian Thomas for Taylor Olave, Garrett Wilson. Nah, man, because I don't want to give up Gibbs. Like, what if Gibbs ends up being the highest scoring non-quarterback in the league? And you give him up for like depth, you know? Like, no, we want to be doing I don't want to make a trade like that. Like, you want to make trades where you really have a weakness, or you feel like you do, or your spot that's like a little weak. Like, that's where you want to be trading. But like also, like if it's redraft, like kind of right now it's like the worst time to trade. Like, you want to wait until people start getting injured, you know? And hopefully it's not a bunch of your guys that get injured, but like that's when you're able to start making like legit trades with other people, and people start trading for necessity. Right now, everyone's trading out of luxury. TJ, what up, bro? Cole said, yeah, I was wanting to do it because I need more depth. You don't need more depth, bro. You get depth through waiver wire. Like, that's how you get depth. You don't want to trade away your top pieces to get depth, because the top pieces are how you win a championship. Damon said Gibbs is the depth, right? Like, dude, you don't trade away your best player and then to get depth, and then like your team looks way worse because you don't have your best player anymore. So no, dude, first round picks, I would not be trading before I actually got to play them. Like, dude, what the heck did you draft them for? And Crispy said, how many people were cursing at me in the draft when they took that fourth QB? Probably a lot. And Chewy said, should I go pick up Lloyd with the Josh Jacobs news? Yeah, for sure. For sure. If he's available, you definitely want to go pick him up. But thing is like, I don't think Josh Jacobs is going to get in trouble like right away. Shout out to Squishy. What up, bro? Callie Jam, I feel like Gibbs could crack 25 touchdowns all purpose. I mean, he could. I would say it's in the range of possibilities for sure. I mean, definitely not likely, but you know, Like 25 touchdowns is insane. I mean, you're talking LT level, Jamal Charles, Sean Alexander. And George said I got Gibbs Swift. Oh, I already answered that. Don't do it. Damon said Gibbs averaging 25 plus the whole season. I mean, could easily do it right with the amount of receptions. Yeah, Damon Gibbs having one TD a game. He could. He could. Squishy said Gibbs is risky, though. They have Pacheco, and they might get Hunt. He ain't risky, bro. We can't say that's like the person, the player, like that everybody deems as no lower than the first or second pick is risky, because then that means that everybody in fantasy football is risky. And then that means that, like, you know, like if everyone's risky, like it doesn't even matter that people are risky at that point. Callie Jam said, I think it's overdue. I mean, I don't know, man. Getting that many touchdowns ain't easy. I mean, it's only been done a couple times. Squishy said I'd take Robinson over Gibbs. Yeah, I've gone back and forth on them, and I've taken Bijan over Gibbs. Jacob in a dynasty, I got the same first 3 picks he's got from the last 3 years. I'm confused. What's that mean? What's that mean? Oh, that was Mendoza shaking and baking out there. He's gonna have to do a lot of running. Josh said right after trades, 12 team, Purdy, Henry, K9, Jamar, JJ, Bowers, Marv, Burden, Lemon, Manning guy, Tyson. I mean, I don't like seeing Lemon and Tyson both in the starting lineup. That almost makes me want to lower it a little bit, but I mean that's fringing on a B and a B plus, and I would almost give it a B because of the 2 rookies that are in there. Oh, Josh said bench, not lineup. Yeah, give it a B plus. TJ said Kareem Hunt visiting Detroit is precarious. Yeah, like Kareem Hunt, like the idea of him and what he actually does on the field are like 2 completely different things at this point. This one's tough, man. All right, 30 seconds. Let's see. I feel like I gotta go IDP to compete with Laylo Lyle over here, man. He's going crazy right now. Damn it. And I was looking for Quincy Williams and you just took him. You jerk.
You bastard!
Chewy said Toy Story 5 was lit, by the way. I highly recommend it. Cool. Nice. It should be I think it's already on the streaming app that I got now. Dude, they left it. They left it, meaning there's going to be a Toy Story 6. Dude. Yeah, I mean, they could probably keep those going forever. Because I'm sure by the time, like, was it even like Tim Allen and Tom Hanks and all that? Are they still even like doing the characters now? Guess I have no idea. And Squishy said way better than Brian Robinson. Yeah, I mean, I don't think the I don't think either one of these backups are going to be as good as Algier or David Montgomery. Author says plenty of ideas left for the next 2 movies. Yeah, for sure. I mean, Toy Story is just such a huge franchise, dude. I mean, 20 plus years and now 5 movies deep. Damon said we know Pacheco's buns now. Yeah, man. And he was only good because he was on the Chiefs. Like, they really didn't have anybody there. Like, he wouldn't have been able to play for a lot of teams. Aiden said they want to help me with my 12-man league as my first year playing. First year playing, bro. Have you already drafted? Draft date set? You know where you're picking? Came to the right place, though. Especially if you come in on the live streams, you can get legit answers in real time. Damon said if I had to coach a team, I'd coach the Bengals. Recommend defensive trades. Yeah, their defense is lacking in a few spots. Aiden, draft starts in 12 minutes. I'm pick 8. How many teams? And I'm assuming everything's just like regular, right? Damon said Jonathan Taylor pick 8's perfect. Yeah, I'd be going like Amon Ra. I don't know. I mean, CMC's fallen to the 108. Like CMC's there. I'm taking him there. What said it was $250 buy-in, bro? You should you got 12 minutes. You should you should send me a Zelle for $20 and we can like literally FaceTime during your draft. It's worth it. I'll just literally tell you everybody to draft. Yeah, Aiden, go to 420crew.com. Go get signed up over there. Get signed up on the all access, and then you'll get my cell phone number. And that's also a way that you can do it. And then we'll literally be texting or FaceTiming during your draft right now. Dude, people going crazy on IDP. I'm glad that I grabbed 2. Oh man, Aiden said I don't have Cash App and I won't have 10 minutes. Man. I don't if you send me a message on TikTok, I'll let you know where you can send it. I'm pulling it up right now and I'll put it in the chat for you. I should have put more people in my damn queue. I'm 15. Damn it, dude. You guys went crazy on the IDP. I feel like there we go. That's a good one. Where the hell? All right, well, dude, you guys are freaking savages, man. All right. Oh, back on. All right. Yeah, Mark's not gonna lie. You got to put your team on the side on this one. What are we talking about? User who won this trade: CJ Stroud and Scat, Warren and Murray. It's like it's so even, man. It's like you win on a player, you lose on a player. I feel like it's kind of just like neutral. Let's see if Aiden can figure this out in time, because he's got 5 minutes before his draft starts. Let's see. Aiden, double check on the last page. I don't think you submitted it. It happens to a lot of people their first time, where it's like it makes you like double confirm almost. But I got my email pulled up. I'm ready to send you the cell phone number also. So we still got time, because I'm ready. Once you text me, like, I'm already ready. I'll be ready to go either way. I've done probably close to 300 drafts this season, and all money drafts, no mock drafts. See, Monk, Olave our neighbors. Leaning Olave. Yep, there we go. It worked that time. All right, text me there, Aiden. First thing you want to do is send me your league rosters and scoring. If it's just all normal, that's easy. Here we go. What am I going to get this next pick? I got 4 IDPs. Boom. All right. TJ said, just notice how your chair bounces. I'm known for shaking tables. Yeah, it's either shake my leg or bite my nails. Shaking the leg right now. Oh shit. Am I still on the clock in this other league? Never picked. Crispy, you are on the clock in the 317. Let's see here. Let's see if I can. I'm trying to pull up the trying to see if it'll let me pull up the draft board here, Aiden. That'll make it even easier for me. Let's see if it works here. Because then you could just listen on TikTok. And I'll just literally tell you who to draft. Let's see. Boom, it works. Okay, so actually, shit, I gotta put it on. And what pick are you? You're Stizzy? You said you're pick 8, right? So it won't it doesn't show me like who's available, but I can see the draft. And that's probably the most important part anyways. All right. Double dipping, doing my draft, and we got Aiden's draft going. All right. So pretty much what you want to do every time, like I'd say after the first or second round, you just want to take screenshots of who's available. I like sorting it by points because then it gets rid of kind of the BS guys that shouldn't be there at the top. So that's what you want to do. And then, oh, here we go. Gibbs, Bijan, Chase. This shit's going fast. But you got 2 minutes. Perfect. You want to, but after the second round, you want to take pictures of who's available at each position. And we got 2 minutes in between picks, so we don't have to rush. Yeah, Callie Jam said, don't forget about St. Brown for sure. For sure. Because right now, only 3 picks in. The person, whoever's on the clock, they're not even. Oh, there we go. Their green dot just came on. But Gibbs, Bijan, and Chase are off the board. And Aiden, go double check the scoring really quick. Just on the home page, on the draft page, just scroll down. Is it 1.0 PPR? All right. This person taking their whole 2 minutes. Bro, Aiden, you came to like the right spot at the exact right time. We're going to teabag your league. It's probably not tight end premium. I'm having Aiden take a picture of the scoring from the homepage, but he said this is literally the first league that he's ever done. Oh shit, made it back to me. I got my 5 starters. Yeah, I'm glad that I could see it. We got time because people are taking their time here either way. Oh, Josh Allen went in the first in a single QB league. Dude autoed CD Lamb. And it's looking. So it's either CMC, JT, or Amon Ra. Wait, what the hell? Why does he have no time? Oh, all right, good. CMC. What the hell? They changed the fucking clock. Now it's on 30 seconds? Holy shit. Probably going to get ready to I was going to shut this down at like 3:30. I mean 3:30 at 7:30. But I might just jump off so I could go so I could be on the call with Aiden. Dude, that's fucked up, man. Why it was on 2 minutes and they changed it to 30 seconds. What the hell? And they've had multiple autos since. Liam said Chase or Puka. I'm on the Chase side. Chewy said, any shows to binge watch while I'm at the airport for 3 hours, 40-minute layover? Shit, I have Apple TV and Netflix. Damn, I don't know what is Prison Break still on Netflix? that's his all-time classic. Dude, there's been so many freaking autos. Going RB. Yeah, Chewy said I could rewatch that show. It's so good. What? My nephew's actually named Lincoln. Nice. This is dude, Derrick Henry went in the first round in this draft. Gibbs, Bijan, Chase, JSN, Josh Allen, Lamb, Puka, CMC, JT, Jefferson, Henry, Amon Ra. Oh, Barkley went. All right, going Hampton. Lock him in. There we go. CMC and Hampton to start. Perfect. All right. Go to the draft room. Thanks, Crispy. Go into the draft room, Aiden, where you are. Click on roster and then take a picture. I want to make sure I know everyone, all the starters. But really good start with CMC and Hampton. Shout out to Luis for the follow on TikTok. Running backs are going like crazy right now. after he took Hampton, Love, Genty, Pickens, Kyren Williams, and Chase Brown off the board. Sam, thoughts on trade? I'd give up Jahmyr Gibbs. I would get JSN, Josh Jacobs. I don't like it. I don't like it. And Aiden, click the up arrow and see if you can get any more in there. I'm just trying to see all your starting spots. Ken Walker at the end of the second. Dude, he fell to the 212. Monwari, Nick Benito. Jack said, who got Sweshinger? Dude, he went rounds ago, right? Ziggy got him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 starters. Okay, cool. Well, plus the defense and kicker. So probably going wide receiver. And make my pick, but take a pick of the available running backs and wide receivers. Let's get into the habit of doing that early because you only got 30 seconds on the clock. Here goes Rice, Bowers, A.J. Brown. Twenty-second round. Dude. IDPs are pretty wiped. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Show me the wide receivers. Go. You're going to go Olave. And good. They changed it to a minute because that 30 seconds was kind of ridiculous. If Loveland's there, he's the target. Jack, who would you rather have, Sweshinger or Bolton? I really think Sweshinger is going to take a little bit of a step back this year. I think Bolton is going to kind of remain where he has been. And I mean, I guess it depends on the scoring system, but I play with the sleeper default, IDP 1, 2, 3. And, the tackles are king. Yeah, Aiden, he was definitely a wide receiver 1 last year. Oh, yeah, actually, McBride hasn't even gone yet, huh? Yeah, so if it's either going to be McBride or Loveland if they somehow fall. Well, it ain't going to be McBride because he just went. Loveland at tight end unless this dude takes him right in front of you. JD said Lloyd in round 20 is a joke. Yeah. Is it? Because Josh Jacobs has already been suspended, right? Is he naming the Walking Dead? This guy's taking his time. It's either going to be Loveland or I said it's either going to be Loveland or Lad McConkey. No, Jacobs hasn't already been suspended. His court date's not till November 17th. Oh, there you go. Take Loveland. He took Lad. There's one of the two. You can't win a league without a dope tight end. Gotta have a top tight end. That's where a lot of people fuck up. They think that they're just gonna like kick the can down the road and they're just gonna get lucky, and these guys are gonna turn into a top tight end. Yeah, Aiden Loveland, lock it in, dude. It sucks that those two people right in front of you are on auto, because then you don't get like you don't get time to plan with those first those picks right in front of you. Not going quarterback here. It's going to be either running back or wide receiver, and it just depends on who's there. So as it gets a little bit closer, send me all the available running backs and wide receivers. And this is way better too, because like then I'm able to just like talk it out. All right, my pick is almost up. Gadsden, he fell pretty far. All right, we're locking down Tisla. Bucky, Scat, ETN. Dude, Brown scored again. There's a freaking scoring fest over there for the Browns. Where are we gonna go with this next pick? Oh, 24th. All right. SW said that is all the scoring the Browns are going to get all year, right? They better have fun with it while they can. Yo, Evan, shout out for the nightly drop in, bro. Let's get it. I'm drafting. I'm helping Aiden draft right now. We're kicking ass in both drafts. Randy, I got the fourth pick. Who should I go for? Amon-Ra, JSN, Puka, Chase. If Chase is there. I mean, if Chase is there, I'm taking Chase. If not, I'd go Amon-Ra or CMC. David Montgomery, Judkins, Henderson, Swift, Tootin. Some good options there at running backs. Oh, there goes a couple. Hurry up and send the wide receivers. Go Devontae Adams. Yeah, Devontae Adams. That's a solid flex. Kevin said I did draft 2 months back and had Genty, Henderson, Jamar Chase, Buka. Man, that's nice. Oh, wait, I forgot. Second wide receiver. That's good still. Now we're going to the flex spots. If Tootin's there, we're going Tootin. Got like 8 picks, though. Let's see if Tootin falls. Yeah, everyone's been getting banged up, dude. That's why nobody wants to play their guys in the preseason. Everyone just keeps getting hurt. Evan said, "What linebackers do you draft the most? You think?" No. Well, there goes Tootin. So probably going to get a wide receiver with this next pick, Aiden. Dude. I mean, I have a lot of wide linebackers that I draft a lot. Like I don't. I mean, the top guys like Jordan Brooks, Dodson, Cedric Gray, Nick Bolton. I mean, I try to draft those guys as much as I can. Easier said than done. So Aiden's team solid so far. CMC, Hampton, Olave, Loveland, and Adams. And then he's got two flex spots to fill. Oh, and it's gonna be dude. Gotta go Terry McLaurin if he's still there. Oh shit. No, he went. DJ, I want to score more is the target. Come on, goat. Evan say you think what do you think about Carson Schwarzenegger breakout year? Shit, last year was a breakout year for him, bro. Like I think this year they got tape on him. Myles Garrett's not there, and I think he's already hurt, so I think he's gonna take a little bit of a step back. All right, do it, Aiden. DJ, I want to score more. And Kaylani, what up? Did it lock it in? It's not showing that you picked him on my end. Oh, there it goes. Just took a second to catch up. Okay, it's either going to be running back or wide receiver next. We're going to be pounding those positions for a few. And Kaylani trade Jamar, Tootin, and McBride for JSN, Hampton, Laporta. No, don't do it. It's too much for too much. Like that's the thing that's tough. It's like you're winning and losing on players. I don't like it. I would just hold on that. And looks like my picks are coming up here. What round are we in? 20, was this 25? All right, we got some time before Aiden's next picks. Yeah, for anybody who's playing in a bigger money league, I charge like $20 like per draft. Like I'll literally tell you just like who to pick. I just got to know your scorings. I got to know your roster settings. And like I've done over like 300 drafts. So it's like as long as there's nothing like insanely crazy about your league, like dude, I'll help you like teabag the draft. And then if you sign up on Patreon as at least a superstar member, you'll be able to text me all throughout the season as well. All right, let's go Fryermuth here. Evan said I'm a Bengals fan, but that boy's a dog. Yeah, I mean, yeah, not saying he's not. Juju Pro on TikTok. Jacobs, Olave, and Downs for Collins, Laporta, Ramondre. Worth it? I mean, it kind of is, but like kind of just to like get rid of Jacobs. Like you're just nervous about that. Like that's the part that I just don't like. Is like I don't know. I feel like it's just it's too much for too much. Round 7 now. Oh man. That would have been a crazy play on defense. It was about to be a diving interception for the dude on the Raiders, but nope, he couldn't dive far enough. All right, let's see what we got here for the running backs. Warren, Harvey, Pollard, Rico, Dobbins. Almost don't even have to draft more than 2 RBs to start. See how wide receivers are looking like. Christian Watson, Marvin Harrison, Parker Washington, Michael Wilson. Dude, Parker Washington's a really good pick right here as the last flex. Or wait. What up, Michael? Said, what do you think I gave Alec Pierce plus Jordan Mason for Josh Jacobs, Mike Washington? Yeah. I mean, oh shit, on the clock. I forgot. Yeah, go Parker Washington with this pick. Oh shit. They took Parker. Say go Marvin Harrison. Yeah, lock in Marvin Harrison. There we go. And let's see. So there you go. So the only spot you got to fill up is the quarterback for at least the starting offense. So, but now we're just going to pound away at some other stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only 7 quarterbacks have gone. Probably can still wait like another round or two. Yeah, show me the RBs and wide receivers again. Yeah, I wish it would. Fucking people picking kickers and defenses already right now. Oh shit. Take Chris Godwin. Yeah, Chris Godwin. Wide receiver. There we go. And if J.K. Dobbins somehow falls, he's going to be. Oh, shit. They're kicked out of the draft. Where the hell's the link to join? Caleb Williams now. Oh shit. Back to me over here. What are we in? Round 27. Let's lock down Winfield. Evan said, what do you think about the best spot to pick at? I don't really think about the best spot to pick at because I've really just picked from everywhere. I mean, the second half, like, spots are pretty good this year because you get 2 top 12 running backs. $103. Except for the best receiver of all time. I feel it. Oh, JK just went. All right. Smoke another bowl. Yeah, J.K. Dobbins didn't make it too far past. I'd rather have the high upside guys anyways, because you're gonna get running backs off of waivers throughout the season. You got 2 really solid ones to build around. All right, all right. Herbert got snagged now. Dude, it's crazy. Josh Allen and Jalen Hurts went so early. First, second round. This is a badass build. CMC, Hampton, Olave, Loveland, Adams, Moore, Harrison, Chris Godwin. Oh, yeah, and Chris Godwin's already a bench player. Jack rate my 10-teamer, Caleb A. Chain, Cook, Amon-Ra, AJ Brown, Likely, Burden, Brandon Aubrey. It would probably be a B plus if you had a better tight end than Likely. I'm gonna give it a B though. Hey, how many? Send the photos. You got those 2 auto picks in front of you. 2, 6. All right, I got 8 IDPs. Cool. Take Diggs. This is a perfect time to take Diggs. There we go. Send QBs and running backs next. Might be probably going to be time to lock down a quarterback. We're waiting on defense. Pretty much picking defense based off of week 1. All right, see those quarterbacks because 3 quarterbacks just went. So probably going to be time to do it now. Everyone's kind of locking in their quarterbacks, it seems like. Yeah, I want Baker. It's either Baker or Goff. If you have a preference, either way, I like them both the same, but I feel like I'd go Baker. Yeah, and probably go running back next pick, get some depth. Yep. So either Baker or Goff, one of the two. If dude takes, well, he already has Hurts. He's not taking a quarterback. Oh shit. Well, there's 2 people who have 2 quarterbacks, but it's also they're on auto. Yeah, and even the reason why I even think Baker over Goff is because of Gibbs, man. There we go. Couple running backs going off the board next. There we go. Send your roster again, just so I could see the whole thing now. Because I know we got to get a defense and a kicker. And you'll be streaming kickers a lot. Like, there's no real point to picking kickers early unless you get like Aubrey and like, dude, he got taken in the 5th round. That's insane. That is insane. Damn it. All right, let's see. So kicker, defense, and then 3 more bench spots. Okay. Yeah, and you're not going to pick a second quarterback. So it's really just going to be pounding the wide receiver running backs until the end, and then we'll get a kicker and a defense somewhere along the way. And Jonah said, "What are these league settings?" Well, you're looking more at the bottom of the draft right now, and there is defensive players in there, but it's a 2 quarterback super flex league. There is it's 2.0 PPR. There's tight end premium, and did I already say it's super flex? Meaning you start 2 quarterbacks. And Dylan T. Fanning and Swift for Levelin, Watson, and McConkey. Man, I mean, like parts of that like sound good, and then there's parts of it that don't sound too good. I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like I just really, really, really do not like trades like that where it's like you're winning and losing on like both sides. You know, you're winning and losing on both sides, so it's like it's tough. It is tough. I wonder who's going to be a good defense to target week 1. Yo, shout out to Mason. What up, bro? Because what defenses have already been taken? Broncos, Ravens, Cowboys, Rams, Eagles, Texans, Seahawks. Dude, Steelers versus the Falcons at home could be crazy week 1. Chargers versus the Cardinals. I mean, I'd say Jaguars versus the Browns, but the Jaguars defense really isn't that good. Lions over the Saints could be good. All right, we got a couple rounds left here. It is all ugly, though. All ugly when we start getting to the 30s. Dude, is this going to end in a tie? There's still 7 minutes left, but only field goals have been scored in this San Fran Vegas game. Only field goals. This is freaking crazy. Nothing. No scoring at all. Dude, you're gonna go Kenny Gainwell, bro, if he's there. Either Kenny Gainwell, Tyler Algier, Jordan Mason. Those could be like the 3 targets for the next 2 rounds just to get a little bit of running back depth. Because you got a lot of upside on the wide receivers. A lot of upside on the wide receivers right now. And dude, if a guy like Goff looks like he's gonna go undrafted, we're just gonna take him just so he's not on the waiver wire. He doesn't get a lot of rushing touchdowns. That's why he's not getting much love right now, I'm sure. Okay, there we go. Goff just went. Yeah, Kenny Gainwell, Kenny G.
Oh my God! They killed Kenny! You bastards!
Yep, Kenny Gainwell. Lock him in. That's good depth on your bench. And then with the next pick, if Jordan Mason or Tyler Algier is there, we're picking one of those guys. And then we'll start looking at we'll probably start looking at available defenses after that round. But yeah, defenses, that's something you're going to be streaming like damn near every week. Because even the people who pick their defenses early, they'll still end up wanting to stream their defenses in certain random like matchups. So it's just better to like already go in knowing you're going to stream, because there's going to be decent matchups every week on the waiver wire for defenses. Uh-oh. Brown's about to go in and pound again. Dude, Kenny Gainwell in the 11th is money. Like we get him, like he goes earlier than that sometimes, earlier than that in our super flexes sometimes. All right, Layla Lau said it'll take a grade. Let me do it after the actually, I'm sure I could do it right now. Let's see how efficient I can be, because I got my draft is on another screen anyways. He's gonna fall. Snatch him up, Tyler Algier. He's gonna fall. It looks like it. One pick away. Tyler Algier, running back. Jordan Mason was the other one. He got taken, though. This is going to be a good pick in the 12th round. And then next round after that, we're looking, we'll probably look at defenses. All right, let's see. So for lay low, dude, Purdy, Ward, and Gino, man. Obviously pretty nice, but dude, I mean, there's a crazy run on quarterbacks. Oh shit, hold on, back on the clock. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. Tyler Algier, bro. Lock him in. I'm going to say a B- on that. I mean, it's fringing on a B- and a C+ for sure. Running backs: Cook, Judkins, Manning guy. Ooh. I think I'm also gonna call that a B-. Shout out to Dakota for the follow. Give me 1 second. I'm grading this team, drafting and helping someone draft at the same time. But I got you next after I grade this. After I grade this one. And so what I say, yeah, B-. So yeah, send me as it gets closer, defense, running back, and wide receivers, just so I can see who's there and I don't like miss anybody. Wide receivers: Amon Ra, Pickens, Adams, Rome. Let me see who else is in there. Oh, I guess Mike Watt. Yeah, that doesn't really change your grade. It's either it's an A- or a B+. That's what it is. Chris, we said you want to draft with me and Johnny League head cut. Hey, you guys suck, man. I hate drafting next to you guys. I'm gonna say an A- for that. IDP, Dotson, Gray, Quincy, Henley, Nick Cross. Nick Cross kind of brings it down a little bit. I'm still saying A- because you got 3 guys who I think are in the A range. All right, and send those pictures soon because you got the 2 autos in front of you, Aiden. So you got 2 B- and 2 A-. So what is that? That's up 4, down 2, up 2. 87 overall. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. All right, let's see. Let's see the pictures coming in here. New England, Vikings, Lions, Steelers. I talked about the Steelers. That might be the play right there. Steelers versus the Falcons opening week, man. I know it's Bijan, but who's New England play? Oh, they play the Seahawks. Yeah. I don't know about that. How many teams need defenses on the right side of you? 3. Yeah, take the Steelers just to lock down a good defense with a good matchup. Who they got after that? Falcons, Patriots. Yeah, you're probably just using them for 1 week because they got the Patriots and then the Bengals after that. Well, let's see. Let's look at the other two. Let me see. I don't even know if there's. I don't know if there's anybody worth drafting at the RB. Maybe Woody Marks. Let's see. Yeah, dude. I mean, there's a couple other wide receivers. Also, send the kickers. Send the kickers. But you know who I like? I like you got Jacoby Lane is still available there. Especially with Rashad Bateman being in trouble. I like that. Go Jacoby Lane with this pick. Okay, and Smokey. Where's Smokey? Right there. Yep, unless this dude takes Jacoby Lane, you're taking him, and then send me the kickers after. And I guess just wait till it gets a little closer because I'm sure a lot of people are going to be taking kickers at the end. And Dakota, let me rank your team real quick. He said, "Oh, keep one guy." He said, "Should I keep JSN at the 107, CMC at the 107, Rice at the 407, or Ladd at the 607?" I think CMC at the 107. Yeah. And Busto, JT over Saquon, but I have them like back to back. All right, Aiden, you're taking Jacoby Lane, and then the last pick's going to be a kicker. We're going to try to look for a kicker that's playing in a dome or just in like a decent matchup for week 1. But yeah, with the defenses and kickers, like a lot of times, unless you're going to draft them hella early, it's just it's best to like pick guys who have a really good week 1 matchup, and then you just go from there. Those guys might be like first guy cut, you know. Just like Jacoby Lane, he'll be on the chopping block early on the squad, but like I feel like with Rashad Bateman getting hurt, he might get some work early. Like they've been talking about him a lot in the preseason. He's a good in the preseason games also. And James said thought all that purple was kickers. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, those are the linebackers. Yeah. And Aiden, I know we don't know how everything's going to shape out, but how do you think this how did this draft process, like what do you think? Give me thumbs up, thumbs down, give me a little bit of feedback. And was it worth the $20? I mean, it was 22 because there's like a processing fee. Said it was fun, actually. Awesome, good. That's the whole point, man. Fantasy is supposed to be fun, you know. And I know if you don't know what the hell you're doing, because you said this is like your first league ever, right? How they get you into it? Is this like a work league or yeah, curious. And yeah, send me the kickers. Kicker is going to be the last spot. And we actually don't have to take a kicker. Do you know if there's an IR spot? Because if there's an IR spot, you could totally pick up like Zach Charbonnet and then put him in the IR and then go pick up a kicker after. Okay, it's a work thing. That's usually how it ends up being. ends up being like a work crew. And dude, go sign up on my Patreon, 420crew.com. You want to get signed up on the Superstar, Elite, All Access, or Ultimate. And trust me, it'll make your life a lot easier during the season. You'll be able to text me just for advice whenever. And I also post a lot of things that will help you with start and sit decisions, waiver wire pickups, pretty much everything that you have to do as a fantasy manager. And I'm a huge NFL fan, so I would have drafted totally different. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, and that's totally understandable. Let me see. Dude, go with Butker if he's available. Because they're going up against the Broncos in week 1 on Monday night. Having Monday night kickers sometimes is clutch. Yeah, get Butker for Kansas City. There we go, boom. And it's a tougher matchup on paper. So, like, the Broncos might actually shut them down, a couple times when they're in field goal range, and that will help out for sure. There we go. All right, let's smoke this bowl. Let's smoke this bowl, and then we're gonna grade Smokey's team. Let's get it. And Damon said, and Aiden said, now what do I do? Go sign up on Patreon, 420crew.com, and then you download the Patreon app. Just text me if you have no idea what the hell I'm talking about, and we'll figure it out. But 420crew.com, you want to get signed up for the advice, because you'll be able, as long as get on the all access, at least get on that one, and you'll literally be able to text me whenever you have questions about anything. But right now, you're kind of just chilling. The draft is always the most fun time, and then now nothing kind of happens for like 2 weeks. But yeah, 420crew.com for anybody who knows that they're going to need help during the season. And trust me, like, the type of help that I give you, you can't duplicate it, because there's literally things that nobody else does in the industry that I do. And the one-on-one, like, direct text messaging advice, like, dude, that's everybody says that's the most valuable thing, because like all the rankings and stuff that I do, like, it'll help you, but like, some people want to know, oh, shit. No, that's not Mendoza, though. QB for the Raiders got rocked. I think that's Aiden O'Connell. Yeah, he got rocked right now. But yeah, that's the biggest thing, because people are always debating, who do I start out of these 3 players, or like whatever. And trust me, like, you'll realize if you just start polling the internet, you're going to get a lot of different answers and get really confused. Aiden said, so how do I know who to start and stuff? Well, so right now, you got 2 weeks before the season starts. Just get familiar with, like, moving the players around. All you do is you click the position. Like, if you see the running back or the wide receiver, position, you just click one of them, and then it highlights the people below. You just want to put your highest, like, the people who are projected highest in right now. And then you won't make, like, final start sit decisions until like week of, because a lot of things are going to happen in between now and then. And yeah, let's go. Damon got it to 2K likes. Let's get it. And Aiden said, do I trade Tootin and who and C-Rod for Marv and Dubs? No, I mean, why would you, like, I mean, for something like that, you got to give me more context, because what is Tootin, like, your RB4 or something like that? If he's your RB3, I wouldn't even want to do that. Because, yeah, like, and I know, and Chris Rodriguez and Dubs, I mean, they're both kind of nothing, in this trade. They're kind of just, I mean, they're just like throw-ins or whatever. But, yeah, I want Tootin more than Marv. So it kind of depends. Like, Tootin's got to be like your RB4 or something. And Crispy said, is your late night draft full? I didn't even do it. There was nobody in it. Like, Cali Jam was the first one to join, and it was at like 6 o'clock or like 9 o'clock Eastern time. So I just moved that to tomorrow. I didn't even want to. Ended up working out better, because me helping Aiden and stuff, it like wouldn't have been possible to do all the things at once. Too many things. Dude, and I'm so glad that that Aiden found the chat. He's gonna go into this work draft and kick some ass. Well, this work league, we already did the draft. He's gonna go in and kick some ass and take some names and kick some ass. All right, Smokey. Oh, Chewy said these drinks are kicking in. I had a 10 milligram shot and a 25 milligram drink was sipping on. Dude, I'm a fan of the THC drinks, you know, because I can actually do shots of the THC drinks. It's not like regular alcohol where I can't do shots at all. Like I just like to sip. But a lot of these THC drinks that I've tried so far have been pretty tasty. The last ones that I had, they were like I think just like sodas, and it was like a root. The one was a root beer flavor, one was a Sprite like type of lemon lime, lemon lime like type of flavor, and solid taste, man. They were like 10 milligrams, went down real easy, and then like mixing that in with all the dabs and shit, because I don't think you could just drink those and get all fucked up or anything. Like, but if you're mixing that with dabs and bowls and all that, like, hey, feeling real good, real good. Chewy said he's sipping on the rainbow sherbet. Nice. And he said, and the shot was peach. Cool. Nice. I went to, I think it was on St. Patrick's Day, I think, when I went. Or no, it was 420. Yeah, that's what it was. It was 420. We got like a 420 like THC shot. And it was funny. I wasn't listening, but they were like, save it for 420 and we're all going to drink it at the same time. I was so high already that I didn't even hear him say that. And they came and gave us the drink and I just drank it. And they were like, oh, did you not hear me say wait till 420? I was like, no, I totally didn't. Can I have another one? They're like, yeah, here. So I ended up getting two because I didn't hear the directions. It was awesome. Best mistake of the day. So yeah, instead of getting one 10 milligram shot, I got 2 10 milligram shots. And I don't know how to say that. Faux something. My Conception and DJ Moore for his Nico Collins 12-team dynasty. Probably, I mean, like, yes, for the value, but how does that like change around? Like, is one of those guys like can you get by with losing an extra starter? Like, or like, is Conception an actual starter for you right now? Like on paper, like like what you planning on starting him like week 1 because of how your roster is? If so, I'd say no. Okay, yeah, bench for now. Yeah, if he's on the bench for now, I'd do that and take the upgrade. I'd try to get something else back because Conception's super hyped, right now. Like, even if it's like a 3rd rounder, or like, just something like that. Like, really anything. But if you can't, I'd do that. I mean, I'm feeling the Nico bounce back. They got a good schedule like this year. And, they just brought Booty over. That should help. They got Tank Dell, who's supposed to be coming back. And, yeah, it would have been nice if Higgins didn't get hurt, but, it is what it is. Okay, here we go. Smokey. Quarterbacks. Ooh, Shaw, Goff, and Willis. Dude, quarterbacks went crazy in like from your 3rd pick to your 4th pick. Like, they went crazy. Let's see how many went. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 quarterbacks went out of 22 picks in between. That's crazy. Yeah, man. You definitely, like, your RBs are nice, but like, dude, like, you had to have taken a quarterback like there to not end up with, a trio like this. Yeah, so just one more time for you. And Aiden, let me grade this team, and then I'll grade yours right after this, and I'll like pull it up on the screen, and I'll do it like the exact same way that I grade the teams in the other leagues that I do. So yeah, just hang for a second. Just got one team in front of you. So I'm gonna call that a C for that. C plus. I'll call it a C plus. I'll call it a C plus for the quarterbacks. Running backs: Gibbs, Genty, Henry. I mean, dude, I know Genty's a little bit banged up, so I think that's why I'm gonna call it an A minus instead of an A. But that's great. And Gabriel said, "What is this league, dude? It's a $10 best ball draft. It's super flex." With individual defensive players, but that's why you see the quarterbacks like going crazy. And it's a part of a huge tournament with a $10,000 first place prize, plus an insane crown. Yes, sir. Dope ass prizes around here. That's from Crown Champs. Wide receivers and tight ends. Ooh, yeah, this is rough. Igbuka, Fanning, Reed, Metcalf. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Metcalf and Addison are all in it as well too. And Tegan, just hang out for a second. I'll rate your team, but we got a couple teams in front of you. Man, I think I'm gonna call it. I mean, because even your number one, I mean, dude, I'm so nervous about Igbuka and his, and the potential turf toe and how that's gonna linger and all that. I'm gonna call this a C plus for that. Let's see the IDP. I mean, kind of made up for it with the IDP. Brooks, Olakun, Cooper, Devin Bush, and Al Shire. I'm gonna call that an A minus. That's really solid. So let's see. We had C plus, that's down 2. Then you had an A minus, that's up 2. So those cancel each other out. Then you had a C plus and an A minus. Those all cancel each other out. So 85 overall. 85 overall. Not too shabby for the number one spot. I feel like if you would have taken a quarterback with your third pick instead of Genty or Henry, because I feel like I'm kind of rating both of those guys like the same right now, like just like bottom of the top 12 like guys, I feel like you would have got a better grade. All right, so here goes Aiden's squad here. And let's see, starts off with the quarterback. I mean, in a single quarterback league, like even like, I mean, a guy like Baker, he's either a B or a B plus. I mean, we'll call it a B, but he's got the potential, to be a top 8, to be a top 8 guy easily. I mean, I'm sure a couple rushing quarterbacks will be above him no matter what. So I'll say B, just if we're being like modest about it. I mean, the running backs though with CMC and Hampton, I mean, that's an A right there. And then the wide receiver, so this, because there is a tight end spot, I will give the tight end a grade and we'll separate the tight ends and wide receivers. So Olave, Adams, I mean, as your number 1 and 2, and then DJ, I want to score more, and Marvin Harrison, those are your flexes. Feel like I'm calling that a B plus. And then Loveland, he's either a B plus or an A minus. I mean, I feel like this year he's going to show us that he can be an A, but we'll give that a B plus. And then we'll grade I mean, I might be biased like with the Steelers and Butker, but it's like Butker being on Monday night and playing the Broncos, like he's probably going to get an extra couple field goal shots. And then the Steelers play the Falcons right out of the gate. Like that's like probably going to be such a great matchup, because even if Bijan scores 2 touchdowns or whatever, like I don't really foresee like Tua going crazy like right away. Like I feel like he's going to I feel like he's going to have to kind of come into his own a little bit. So for the kicker and defense, I mean, we waited, we'll call that a B. I mean, that's solid for sure. And then Godwin, Diggs, Gainwell, and Algier, I mean, that's a solid B or a B plus, like on the bench. So let's see. So how would this rate? It would rate everything kind of goes from like 85 on up. So like Baker was a B, so he's neutral. A for the running backs, that's up 3. B plus for the wide receivers, that's up 1. B plus for the tight ends, also up 1. And the defense and kickers, those are neutral. And then the bench, it's either neutral or up 1. So this is either a 90 or a 91, and that would be an A minus. Yeah. And this is a 12-teamer, not a 10-teamer. So this is a really good team for a 12-teamer, especially starting off with those running backs. Hell yeah, dude. There we go. There we go. And the forensic man, what up? Care for an opinion, 10-team keeper league, picking 4th. I'm keeping JSN as a second rounder. Yep. The guy drafting 3rd is keeping Pickens in the 2nd round. So I expect 3 running backs to go first. Do I go Puka or some other wide receiver, or take CMC, Taylor, whoever's there at pick 3? Dude, I would take either CMC and CMC or JT right there, because you already got JSN. So I mean, that's going to be a really good like 1st and 2nd round like pick, and then you're kind of building evenly, and then you have so many different options on like where you could go at that point. But yeah, I would definitely take the running back. Definitely take the running back, because like then you don't have a pick until round 3, right? Like, because you're picking JSN in round 2, like it's skipping over your pick, right? And Aiden, good draft, bro. Good draft. And Eshawn, should I go with CMC, Olave, Javante, and Waddle with the 5th and a 12-man? I mean, are you saying like in that order? I mean, that's not a bad order, but I don't want to like don't get locked. Like, what if someone better than Olave is there in the 2nd round? Like, what if someone better than Javante there in the 3rd round? What if those guys don't even make it there? I mean, Olave should make it there, but I don't know. Javante might not make it there. Waddle might not make it to the 4th. So, yeah, like, let's look at this one, because this is a regular 12-man here. Where'd Waddle end up going? Like, dude, Waddle went at the end of the 3rd in this draft. And this was just like a regular single quarterback 12-man league. $250 buy-in, though. These guys weren't playing around. Yes, sir. Thanks for coming through, Forensic. All right, we're about to smoke a bowl, and then I'm going to get ready to get up out of here. Aiden said state school money. Hey, there we go, bro. There we go. There we go. And dude, congrats, man. Aiden, you just popped your fantasy cherry, bro. First draft ever. And, hopefully I helped make it real easy. And that's going to be a real good foundation to build off of. Because the draft just sets the foundation for the season. Drafts, you don't win your league in the draft, but you can lose it in the draft for sure. But picking up players weekly, very, very important. Making trades, very, very important. And so that's where I like that come in like real handy. 420crew.com, everybody. There's a whole app that you could download during the season. Every single day, I will be posting advice that will be helping you with your league, whether it's waivers, whether it's the best start and sits. I do it for offense and IDP. Just sent it to you. And I also do monthly raffles as well. The first raffle that we're going to be doing, I'm going to try to do it on that Wednesday or Thursday of the opening season. And if you can. Oh, all right. Yeah. If you can, that is the best place to be. I'll be live as well, but I'm only going to be live for so many hours each day. One thing that I do also that's huge is I post the news every single day. During the season, it'll probably be like early morning and then like afternoon, like type news. And, then the morning news will kind of cover everything from like the night before or whatever. But that is vital information. Lori, what is it? Lori Dunberg, or I can't remember what the hell she goes by in that with the vital information. And Rendendi. Thoughts on taking Gibbs, Nico, and Love this year? I got the 1-on-1 and a 12-man. I don't want to take Love, dude. Like, I really don't. Like, I'm sorry for everybody who really likes him as a fantasy player, but like him even being hurt, playing on the Cardinals, like, dude, I would so much rather take Algier as like a double-digit guy. They're probably both going to finish with very similar stats for the year. Like, let's not forget, Algier is one of those guys who rushed for 1,000 yards as a rookie. And like, they paid him to come in, and like, they're not going to like rush Jeremiah Love into oblivion in this first season. And Matt said, where did Ladd go? Ladd went, this is a different league. This was the league that I was helping Aiden out with. Ladd went at the 4-4. And Pat Fam trade Bijan and Nico. Trade Bijan for Nico and Derrick Henry. No. Aiden's going to play some Black Ops. Yep, sounds good, bro. Appreciate you, man. We'll talk soon, Aiden, because I'm about to get up out of here after this bowl anyways. I know Vanessa's probably like, you said 8 o'clock, damn it. All right, here we go. But she's going to be stoked that I tell her about Aiden and how I helped him with the draft. Here we go. Let's smoke it up. Woo. All right. And Nate said AJ Brown in the third. Yep. Let me see. Or was that on the other? Yeah. Went at the beginning of the third, even in a single quarterback. All right. Out of here. TikTok. You're out first. Oh, HGH. Rate my team. Gibbs, Monty, Pickens, AJ Brown, Judkins, Loveland, Lawrence. If it's a 10-teamer, I'd say it's a B, potentially even a B+. If it's a 12-teamer, it's for sure a B+. All right, TikTok. Anybody on TikTok who hasn't followed, hit the follow. Catch you guys tomorrow. Peace out. And then YouTube. All right, appreciate you guys. We're going to try to get 3 going tomorrow. We couldn't, the third one, it was feeling just way too slow. Like, really, like the third one, like I want to get people in early because, like, man, it's tough if there's just like 1 hour left or whatever. It's just like so stressful, if I'm like streaming and doing all that shit. So yeah, if you could join the late one tomorrow, I'm gonna post the links all early. I think I might just I gotta go see what Vanessa's doing. But yep, all right. See you guys tomorrow. We got 3 drafts. Squares. We got squares tomorrow and Saturday as well. During the preseason, you get 2 numbers for $6.90. Just send me a message if you haven't seen me post about it on Patreon, but I'm always posting about it there too. All right. Peace out.